Okay, so here we are at Brett's house. Today is sod day. We've got the whole crew. Got Nick right there. Nick, say hello. He's very excited. And of course, homeowner Brett.
What's that?
And you guys know this guy, the Pest and Lawn Ginger. I mean, cameras are the first thing we have to get together.
Yeah. My GoPro won't turn on, so there's that.
The thing about it is, Bobcat. Well, it's not a Bobcat. It's a skid loader, skid steer.
I don't know what the correct terminology is. Someone will tell me that I'm wrong. But the good thing is, I went ahead and got the 2-minute how to drive a skid steer class from my neighbor who's letting us borrow it.
So I have all the confidence in the world that we will not be running this through the front door today.
Crashing into my world like DMB circa 1996.
Yeah, hopefully it's gonna save us time because we do have a sod cutter if needed, but we're hoping that we can do most of the work with that. All right, so the first thing we have to do is we're gonna mark the sprinkler heads. And yeah, I'm wearing a sweatshirt. It's actually like 48 degrees out here. So gonna mark the sprinkler heads first. We're gonna let Brett drive most of the day, so that way it's his insurance claim.
Broken, I'm the one breaking. I'm the one breaking.
Just one of those days.
Just to give you guys an idea of what we're dealing with here, we have overall a thin lawn. Now shade is gonna be a challenge here. We're gonna have to kind of figure that out. As far as I'm concerned, that magnolia should be in the burn pile. Oak, he's already done some trimming, as you can see there. So we'll kind of have to monitor the shade situation. It is the morning right now, so the sun does get overhead. But still, that magnolia should be in the burn pile. But anyway, you can see St. Augustine and common Bermuda. That's essentially what's here. And then a whole lot of weeds. Here's some yellow nutsedge right here. Here's tassel flower, very common here. And over here, now keep in mind, you guys, don't be critical, he just moved in. But this is actually torpedo grass growing up through these bushes here. And you can see it has moved into the lawn right here. This is all torpedo grass. So that's a challenge for sure. And really nothing we can do about that. You'll see what sod we're putting in. It will give us a couple 2-tree options, but that's always going to be a challenge. He's probably mostly going to have to try to keep it out with good low mowing. Okay, now I want to stop it right here and just, I don't know if you can hear the popping in the background, but it's once again the insurance scam. Some other person's getting another free roof, but anyway, you're going to notice in the video here that we do not kill the lawn off first, and I want to let you know that the majority of folks here that resod do not do that. What you would think, what you guys mostly would think, is that you should kill it off first using glyphosate or Roundup, right? But we don't do that here. There's a couple reasons for that. The first reason why is that this is a salad bar. It is full of garbage, meaning the soil is just full of seeds from every weed that's ever come in contact with this lawn for many, many years. So one of the things to understand is that there's a misconception about glyphosate. People think that when you glyphosate a lawn, that it will actually kill seeds that are in the soil. And that is not the case. It actually won't kill seeds that are on the surface of the soil either. Glyphosate only will kill living tissue and down to the root. So if there's seeds in the soil, like in this salad bar here, glyphosate will do nothing for those. Now, in addition to that, because of the nature of our grass types, even if you glyphosate this lawn, there is still gonna be remnants of living stolons or living rhizomes in the soil. Even if you glyphosated it 2 or 3 times, there's always gonna be some of that tissue left, especially with the wild Bermuda and even some of the St. Augustine grass. So going to all the extra effort and extra expense and extra time of glyphosating everything first, then scraping it up, you're still gonna have remnants of that old grass left that will regrow. So we just don't go to that trouble. Now, there are ways to actually sterilize the soil first, and if we had the perfect world, we would do that. What that perfect world would look like is we would scalp everything down here while it's alive, we would kill it off with glyphosate, and then we would do one of 2 things. The first thing we could do is what's called solarization, whereas you essentially put plastic across the lawn and the sun beats down on the plastic for a number of weeks, or it might even be months, and the heat dissipates down several inches. It's accentuated or concentrated down, and that heat is enough to sterilize the soil. The reason we can't do that is because there's no HOA in Florida that would allow you, he lives in an area with an HOA, that would allow you to have this plastic across your lawn for that long. They just wouldn't allow it. So that is out as a possibility. Now the second possibility that you could do to sterilize the soil is to use what's called a fumigant. Fumigants will do that too in a chemical way. It's like a gaseous matter, something ethyl bromide I think is one of the ones that most people have used. And you basically shove this gas or inject this gas down into the soil and it will sterilize and kill everything. You could do that. In both of those methods, this would sterilize the soil and would give you a clean way to grow the new sod. However, fumigants are not legal for homeowner use. And in fact, I think they may even be outlawed in most of Florida in general. So I just want to say that's why we're not taking the time to kill everything off, because it doesn't really matter anyway. In Florida, you scrape, you resod, you blot the sun out, and you control the weeds going forward with pre-emergent, post-emergence, and good mowing practice. Okay, the work is beginning, so I need to make sure I get my proper tools here. Alright, so quick update. It is almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We have 95% of the tear out done. So the next thing we're going to do is bring in some dirt to level this out. We're going to get free dirt from over there, which is nice. We did, I should say we, not we. Brett did hit quite a few irrigation pipes. So including the primary supply, so I'll be in charge of fixing those in the morning. And then we also had the power here to the valves that also got cut. My son Nick will fix that because he's like knows all about those electrical things. So yeah, sod will be here soon. I know this looks bad, but this will get all evened out with the Bobcat. Well, at least we hope that his skill level will live up to that. So there we go. Little bit, not a lot. That's good. Yeah, good. There you go. Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh, he's got his Santa hat on. So he's got a spider on the back, so he can.
How many pallets? Pound. That is beautiful.
Look at those stacks. Those are probably just cut like an hour ago.
Yeah.